Good morning, everyone, and happy St. Patrick's Day. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about core values. And this would be how they relate to our personal lives, our business lives, our school lives, and really anything we do. I've been very lucky as the values that I believe in have crossed over between both my personal life and my professional life. They've been very closely aligned. These core values are my compass when I'm planning for business, when I'm thinking about how I want to do better as a person, as a husband, as a father, as a friend, or in general. When it comes to business, when I think about hiring employees, I think about the core values of that business and my personal core values to make decisions about how that person will fit into the company. When we think about product feature designs, we think about those and run them through our core values and make sure we're making the right decisions, not just for profit, but also for doing good in the world. And I've been lucky with my businesses to feel like I really have made a difference, whether they're health records, whether they're notifications for patient communication from between hospitals and physicians and other practitioners, whether it's been simulations for educational leaders, principals, etc., who are trying to manufacture experience, whatever the case may be, whatever the business. Decisions need to be about more than money for me, and what I do needs to make a difference. Um, that helps to drive me. At Magnus Health, we developed some core values. I developed them along with the interim CEO before I became the CEO back in 2016. And they're very basic, but they're impactful. Things like positive energy, teamwork, focus on what matters, make it happen, make it better. These were really important to us at Magnus, and they were easy for us to remember. They were easy to understand. They were impactful, and it was these were values where we wanted to make sure that the employees knew them, make sure that the employees could repeat them, and use these to make decisions just as we did at a management level. So every day, every week, I try to look back at some prior time period and do a little bit better than I did that during that previous period, whether it's yesterday, do better than yesterday, do better than last month. I have a flaw where I can tend to dwell on a mistake I made. I can, beat myself up about it. I can focus a little bit too much on it. That's not really what I want to do. That's not really what I would like to see you do. What you should do is learn from that challenge, consider it an opportunity, and do better. We try not to make the same mistake twice. We try to use those mistakes to better ourselves, not beat ourselves up. And that's important. And that's something that I actually have to work really hard on. Um, so, how do we start here? How do we start building our values? And just start simple, really. It can be a value, but what's important to you? Jot it down. Write the first few things or the first thing that comes to your mind and make that a focus and run your decisions through that. Run your the opportunities that come your way through that, whether it's a job that you might take or whether it's a person you might hang out with, so on and so forth, and see how it works for you. And then build from there. Your value list shouldn't be 20. It should be something easy, something that you can remember, something that you can think about in your daily lives. And it really works for me, and I hope it's something that works for you. And once you have those values, it's your compass. Like I said before, you can really use them to just guide yourself and use them as guiding principles. So, I hope this is helpful. It's a very simple concept, but like with everything I'm trying to tell people, we have to start small. We can't bite off more than we can chew. We can't solve the world's problems in one day. We have to take little steps, make progressions forward, and do the best we can. And those little incremental changes that you make and the betterment that comes every day will have an impact, and you'll see major change without really noticing it until you're down the road and you can think about how you were, who you were a year ago, and who you are now, and how you operate and what's important to you. So I hope this is helpful, and feel free to reach out if you have any questions or you want to discuss this any further. Have a great day.